Hello, everyone. Welcome to the House Calls. I'm Dr. Quack, and today we're going to be revisiting my old friend here, Mr. Old School. Yes, he decided to come out here and address the things that were said about his previous podcast. Yes, and I've said a good bit. Other people have said a good bit. Some people have put it in the comments, and by all means, you continue to put those in the comments because, yes, it's getting back to him, I'm sure. And I hope he gets to see this video, and if he don't, oh well, doesn't matter. But you know what? We're going to go into this. We're going to do a little bit of reaction.
Oh, a Sunday coffee with Old School. And why are we here today? Because my opinion don't matter. Per a fucking guy who was always the Marty Jannetty of his team and had to go start a second organization because the first one was a failure and he had to sell it and all of that horse shit.
And this is hilarious. This is not directed directly at me. I think people know who it is. I'm going to need to wet my whistle there for a minute because, yes, I've got some things to say. Yeah, this guy has been consistently jealous of the man he's talking about there. And that would be TDC. Yeah, TDC. You know, the man who started Revolution and now started PDA. Both of them pretty good feds. You know, I mean, Revolution, I believe, was one of the better feds in the industry probably I've ever seen. And I've been in it 5+ years. So, yeah, I think PDA is a pretty good job. It has a lot of decent competitors, a lot of young up-and-comers. You know, some veterans in there. So, yeah, I think it's going the right direction.
Oh, God, you really upset me. You talk really bad about me. Let's be honest. Let's talk about whose opinion nobody really gives a fuck about. Yours, personally. And that's from me to you. Fuck you. Because you could never beat me. You never would. And, well, I don't do ballroom or bingo halls or any of that. That's why I don't show any personal displays of affection to anybody.
See, this is funny, right? You look at that title to him. You look at the title up there, that King of Promos. That is, you know, basically Bush League shit there. That is shoebox, right? You want to call them ballrooms and shit like that, the feds. Like you always like to say, people aren't getting paid for this. So are you scared or are you just going to run your mouth all damn day because, you know, hide behind that keyboard and worry about what people are going to say? Why not just have the matches if you want? I don't think he wants to match with you. That's me, buddy. That's me, which, yeah, won't get into that.
Oh. And now to the other two. You guys walk onto the screen doing your big defense of your 10-member group like you're rallying the troops.
And notice he's coming after Fight Night, you know, with Heathen and Rig. Starting up a group, you know. And Landfill's there to help out in the assistance, you know, and a few other people. But it's a startup group. God, it's happened like, 2 months, I believe. And they're soon to run their shows. So, of course, why does he do this? He's got to attack people that he feels are completely inferior to him.
Well, one of you, the only thing you're going to rally is you're going to show them how to drive to the local bar and get drunk. That's what you're going to do.
And look at this guy, a God-fearing man. He'll say this so many times here, bringing religion in, but going to mess with a man who has alcohol problems and is recovering and is actually doing, fairly decent. Is trying his best. We all stumble, right? We all stumble. This is Sunday, so I apologize for the religious rhetoric if it offends you.
The other one, he forgets that back in the day, I was one of the guys that was pretty instrumental in him having some confidence in the promo realm.
Oh boy, yeah. The other one, your friend, right? The one that you've talked so much shit about since he came and worked in HSP and PDA and other places. The one that, yeah, like we said before, if we don't kiss your ass, if we don't tell you that you're right, we're wrong, right? Yeah. Come on, dude. Yeah. Oh, and I was definitely one of those people that helped him, as far as confidence, because I remember the conversation, and I'll tell you it right here, where he said, man, I'm just an average promo artist. And I looked at him and I said, no, you're not, man. You're going to move up. And sure enough, look at him. He has definitely moved up.
But they forget that because they're all quacked up. That's basically what I could say.
It's my fault.
They believe fully that they're great promo artists in an industry of promo artists that are growing and getting better by day. Sadly, the ones I mentioned on this podcast the last time I was on here, they're not getting any better. I mean, one guy's eyeballs are running away from his face because, well, probably can't stand looking at himself. The other guy has changed his moniker so many fucking times that, well, nobody knows if it's a clown or a guy licking a stick calling it Pedro or some young desperate child wanting attention.
Good God. I mean, you know, in comedy, they call this going after the low-hanging fruit. But you don't want to give anybody credit unless they've kissed your ass, right? Pretty much. I mean, you should give him credit. I'll give you credit, Deviant. That's who he's talking about. I mean, yeah, the guy's went through several gimmick changes. Yeah, the guy is, you know, he can agitate the fuck out of you at times. Yes, I know this. I'll say this as PDA general manager. But you know what? I respect him. I respect him enough to let him be here and compete, and I would book him on my shows. And, you know, his gimmick, yeah, it works for him, and it works, and people like it. You know, we all have our downfalls in life. Right, Chris?
So, I mean, you guys, you say the opinions don't matter. You guys don't care what's being said. But two of you had to come on screen and address the Coffee with Old School podcast. So now I'm addressing you. I'm addressing you because, let's be honest, if you think that, well, at least one of you walking on screen is going to rally the troops, how'd that work out to you in other places? How did that work out for you when you claimed that you loved certain places? How'd that work out in APF for you?
See, you know, he likes to bring up places that he has destroyed. APF now being sold over there to EMP, right? He likes to bring up that. He likes to bring up VOH, a place he has destroyed. You know, a lot of people may not have heard of. The ones that do know how good it was before he got there.
Yeah, I knew all about the sale of APF a long time before it happened. And I knew who it wasn't getting sold to. But congratulations to a good friend of mine, Mr. El Wapo, on the purchase of APF.
Yeah, look at that. Wapo, good friend of yours. There you go, buddy. Yeah. This is the guy you want to be friends with. Yeah. You know, he was the one that I asked originally to have this match with you. Your good friend. And you said no because you're a chicken shit.
Maybe now something will happen good with that group because, well, we know what was going on there.
You killed it.
So I come on here today because it's a special Sunday, you know, the Lord's Day and all that good stuff. Because I wanted to address the situation of people not liking people's opinions. Here's the thing, man. It's a free world. My personal beliefs are mine and mine alone. Whoops, wait a minute. Let me correct that. I'm going to edit that. You ready? My beliefs are a lot of what I've heard from the promo realm. And some of them are friends of the people that I'm addressing on these podcasts.
Yeah, there are people out there that probably know me and know others and probably have ran their mouths about me and others. And honestly, sometimes I just like to tell people stuff so I know where it's going. And, you know, it's like bait to a mouse. He goes to get the cheese. Yeah. We know where he's taking the cheese if he survives. You know, it's that kind of stuff. You know, you act like there's loyalty in this game. There's not a whole shitload of loyalty. I have very few friends in this game. Hence why I'm basically getting out of it.
How do you think I know so much? How do you think I get told so much? Because your friends go around telling everybody, you know, that they're trying to rebrand it. They're bringing it back. I've gotten invites. They want me to promo there. Hey, that's great. Every group has a right to try to survive. The point I was making last podcast with zero defense of my opinion, because I still stand firm, it's very hard to rebrand a group and get it up and running these days because there's so many groups out there. Hell, I lost count a long time ago. They just keep popping up left and right, left and right, left and right, more and more and more. And why is that? Because so many people think they can run a group and make the promo world better and all that. Let's be honest. The only way the promo world gets better is if we stop doing some of the notorious things people are known for. You don't need to walk on screen and talk about your dick. It's not necessary.
That I'll go.
You don't need to walk on screen and be raunchy as fuck. It's not necessary. Now, in the last 5 years, things have changed. A lot of people didn't like how VOH took a turn and got a little more, brash and hardcore. And, oh, my God, what about the kids? Guys, the kids are grown up.
Yeah, I mean, I will agree with some things he says here. Yeah, promo world is definitely not kid-friendly. No. There's very few places that are. And to actually have a good show where people want to come compete and people will watch, yeah, it can't be kid-friendly. This is definitely the truth on that. I'll give you credit on that, Old School.
So have the people in that promo group. That's why so many of the loyalists or the fucking guys that loved VOH ran off into the sunset because they couldn't handle it. Because it was so soft back then, anybody could win a championship.
See, that's where he's wrong. Because when he was out, when he was over in BTB, yeah, VOH was actually thriving. There was actually good competition, good quality promo artists. Some of those you still see today. And, it was judged fairly. It was judged, most of the time correctly. There was some times where we questioned shit. Of course we do. A lot of people question things. But, yeah, it's not to the point where it is now where people, question, is this even close to legit? Where everybody's going, okay, well, Old School, it doesn't matter who he's taking on, he's going to win. I mean, that's where they're going, kayfabe, 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 kayfabe.
That's the truth. And that's why you soft fucking promo artists don't survive when real talent shows up in the group. That's why soft promo artists complain, there's too much cussing. This isn't what I remember.
Okay, let's fast forward.
I wish they owned nothing else substantial in their fucking life. See, this promo realm isn't my life.
25 minutes.
You dig me? I'm a pretty happy person. My wife and I, 22 fucking years of happiness, wonderful grandchildren. I'm getting ready to be on my 9th grandchild.
Okay, yes, you're a family man. Yes, you say this in most everything. Like we're supposed to sympathize with you because you're a family man. We're all family men, most of us. Especially the ones that are married or the ones that are in a relationship, and even the ones that are single still have our parents.
Exciting! It's awesome. That's what life is about.
I mean, I know the book "Sell or Be Sold," Grant Cardone. Yes, you're trying to sell me. You're not selling me, brother.
My children are all successful, wonderful human beings.
All right, come on.
My losses by me. You've never faced me. You won't. You're just like Quack.
Oh, Quack, yeah.
And yeah, I said his name because the greatest news I've gotten in the past 3 months when it comes to this shit is his group's disappearing. It was better when Mayhem ran it anyway.
And this is what's funny. When I talk about Two-Face, see that face right now is blurred? Might as well be like that. Because, yeah, the entire time that I was not there, that we were running Real Talk with Heathen, and Heathen can vouch this, he would say how bad HSP was. He would say how bad Mayhem was doing a job on. Yeah, he would say that, And I'll say it, Mayhem was definitely had a lot of things going on in real life. I mean, he ran it the best he could. I mean, I'm not going to say they were awful shows. They were actually decent shows, but it was better when I was there with him because I had more time to be able to do things, and it was like we had, less stress on it. With one person running a Fed, like the way we run it, not like, you do over there, over in PPF, where you just throw some fucking videos together, have no rhyme or reason, no nothing, and just call it a day, where we actually put in the work. Yes, it takes 2 people, and it takes some people to work.
Mayhem, class act, fucking 100%. That dude's got it.
Yeah, you kissed his ass now.
But unfortunately, he wrapped himself up with somebody who, was never worth a shit.
Nope, wasn't worth the shit there, old school. Never done anything. Never made the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. Never made the EWN Hall of Fame. Never won championships in the promo world or the pro wrestling world. You know, those fake titles that you got behind you, you like to fucking represent. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, I never done anything, old school. You keep sucking down those cancer sticks. You should give those up. That's a personal thing for me to you.
But my opinion don't matter. And don't think I'm on here, mad or fired up, because it's laughable. Because
I'm like, dude, you're doing a podcast for 25 minutes saying you don't care about what we said about you, but yet you're doing a podcast for 25 minutes because you fucking care. I care a little bit, but I like to do this because I was asked. I had a few people watch this and said, hey, can you go out and cut a reaction video? We really liked the last one and we want to see you do it again. Which, by the way, I may be doing some more reaction videos on various stuff, not just old school. This will probably be the last one I do on him.
As I saw those comments, I see it all. One of your 10 members loves to share things. Then they claim, I heard, that supposedly I sent the loose cannon, the dog, Handsome Rex, whatever we want to call one of my best friends, Troy, over there to, call shit.
Are you Stephen A. Smith, where everybody is supposedly your best friend when really you don't really fucking know them? I mean, I get it. He's been in your group for a couple months, and you probably have, sucked each other off. So he might be your best friend.
We didn't even care. He was doing his own thing and having some fun because, well, you know what? That cat loves to go to war. Yeah. And, well, whether it would be a real war or not, it would probably we know what would happen if that would happen.
This guy talking about war.
And then I also want to throw a shout out to Hollywood Haywood.
Ooh, Haywood.
And a guy, Justin. He plays Vane.
Yeah.
Those two hit me up and offered me a cool platform to have a match with the moron that I can't stand. And I told him, listen, guys, I so appreciate it because I respect Haywood and I respect Vane. Those two cats, some of the greatest cats in the promo industry. I love what they're doing in Foundation, WGP. Great work over there. Go check them out.
That's right. You better blow them. Yeah, you blow them, buddy.
Give them some respect. Give them some time. Also, check out Apex. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, don't forget Apex.
My guy,
you love
Pete,
blowing him.
He's doing great things over there, too. Look at that.
Though.
Some great groups.
And so is Hollywood.
But anyway, back to those two. They hit me up, and I appreciated the offer. And I told them, listen, guys, it's not me being arrogant or an asshole, but I wouldn't give that guy my time.
No, you wanted to have the match. Now I'm saying yes, right? Before I get out, why not have this match? You and me, that's all we got to do. You can say what you need to say. I'll say what I need to say. We'll let the judges decide, let the cards lay. And if you win, cool. If I win, cool. Doesn't matter. Let's get this shit resolved, man. If you can't just come out here and do it, otherwise you're just going to run out of shit to talk about in your podcast. I mean, damn, bro. What else are you going to talk about?
That guy isn't worth my time. I don't lower myself to...
How can I not be worth your time when you talk about me all the time? Like, seriously. Make the math make sense, please.
Dark matches and or opener matches and or bingo hall players. I've...
Oh, yeah, by the way, EMP, Wapo, your best friend, your good buddy. Yeah, you're a bingo hall player, if you didn't realize that, because that's the one I asked here, again, to do this match.
Done so much in the industry for the promo game, with the promo game. I've met a lot of great people. I've met a lot of pieces of shit. And hey, some people might call me a piece of shit, but I'm an honest piece of shit.
I don't know about honest, just piece of shit works. Yeah.
Do I care you call me a piece of shit? No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't really.
It hurts your feelings. We see the vein bulge in your
because
forehead.
Every day you come out here and claim that nobody watches the podcast. Nobody listens to the podcast. Listen,
dude, there's 11
I am not your idiot friend who has to sit on.
There's 11 views right now currently, right? And that was you doing it live. And your last one hit 30 because I shared it in my locker room because we all wanted to laugh at you. By the way, the reaction video I did, close to 1,000 people sat in and watched it. The 1 minute plus mark where people actually stayed and tuned in, there was about 100 people. So people got their looked at you and went, "Ugh, God, this is horrible," or there were people that actually want to know you and know how much of a piece of shit you really are?
On his couch, praying that somebody wants to pay attention to what I got to say, praying that somebody cares about his opinion, praying that somebody's going to sign him a deal to a major podcast. I'm not that guy. I'm a guy who comes out here.
No, a major podcast here. I need to be signed to a major podcast. Good God.
On this podcast and expresses my views because I fucking can, and nobody's going to stop me.
Cool.
Okay? That's the truth. And if I gave a shit about your opinion, I would have messaged you directly and asked if there was a problem. But as you see, your inbox will stay empty. And
yeah, you wanted to message TDC, you wanted to message me, all this other shit. You can't message me because I don't have no contact with you. So this is kind of hilarious to me. But I know people will share this information with you, and that's good. I hope they do. You know, it's like passing messages in middle school over there.
it's not because there's fear. It's because I'm not wasting my time speaking to you.
Ooh.
Oops.
Ooh.
The truth of the matter is, I come on this podcast today because I want you to understand. Now, no matter how many times somebody comes on here and says, "Oh, that guy's a piece of shit. He's an asshole. He's always running his mouth about shit he don't know." It's predictable.
Yeah, you are predictable. We're going to fast forward here because I am just tired of hearing this.
My best friend in real life in the world, Big Terry, me and him, dude, we spent
more best friends.
4 hours yesterday hooking up this security system in my house. It's pretty badass.
Oh my God. Okay. Nobody cares.
Going and stay going. There's been groups that came out here, been around for 2 or 3 months, and then, oh my God, it was the end. It was over. It was done.
Yeah.
Because
we lasted 5 years.
It's hard to get people to promo anymore. This is not the pandemic. This is not everybody sitting at home with nothing to do. People have real life, real jobs, and they don't have time to promo.
Yeah.
Per them.
Well, this is a lot of people, yeah. Real life does take over. So, yeah, I mean, that's another reason I want to get out of this game. I want to, have more of real life. Yeah, it was fun when I first got in because there was the pandemic going on and things like that. But now, yeah, this is why. I got a real life. I got a great woman. I got things that I got to take care of out in real life. So, yeah, that makes me not really want to do this much more.
Which I've never understood that either. 3 minutes of a day, it's not that hard to use. But, that's my big problem with this whole thing. They want to come out and say that people like me are the reason that the promo realm is like it is. They're toxic and they're always bashing and they're always shitting on people and all that stuff. But listen. If you go watch the marks out there that talk about WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, all these places, there's always one's Jim Cornette. He has a faithful hate for AEW. I am a Jim Cornette fan, but I think his opinion sucks on that. I think he needs to go have a Whopper and a Sprite and shut the fuck up.
Are you telling somebody to shut the fuck up? Oh, yeah. And somebody who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about? Yeah. Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You can shut the fuck up.
Me and Jim are friends. We've spoken.
Oh, you and Jim are friends. Oh, hold on. Let me get back there. Let me get back about 10 seconds here. I want to make sure I hear that correctly.
But I think his opinion sucks on that. I think he needs to go have a Whopper and a Sprite and shut the fuck up. And me and Jim are friends. We've spoken many times via video call.
Oh, you and Jim are friends. Like you guys hang out. You've had many video calls with him. I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling serious bullshit on that. You ain't been nothing but a fucking manager in Pennsylvania for a third-rate fucking promotion. You never been really anywhere. You never did anything. You done more in the promo game, which you call with the fake belts, than you've done in the professional wrestling world.
But his opinion sucks on AEW. Because if he thought WWE was good, go watch Night 1 WrestleMania and you get back to me. It's pretty shitty. I will be at AEW on the 29th with my son and my wife. It's a good family outing. We're going to be there. I'm going to be representing Premier Promo Federation, the Heavy Hitters Enterprise.
Who the fuck's going to know who you are? Oh, I got a PP outside. Oh, you go PP? You go PP? Is that what we're going to do?
We'll wear my gear on TV because I made sure I got on Hardcan side.
His gear.
He's going
to wear his gear. Oh my God, is that a dildo on your face or what?
That goes. So I will definitely enjoy some time with my child. It's one of the gifts I got for him.
Thing. At least you're enjoying time
he's
with
pretty
your
excited
child.
about it because he loves professional
You're
wrestling.
Dress up like a dildo.
Quit watching WWE. So what's that tell you? But if you get upset over people's opinions, then you shouldn't probably watch wrestling. You shouldn't watch video gaming because I've seen a lot of streamers give their opinions on video games, and you shouldn't probably eat certain sandwiches because I've seen people give opinions on sandwiches. Get where I'm going with this? Here's the thing. If you can't handle an opinion, don't tune in, don't watch, because your one view don't matter to me.
I know.
No views matter to me.
My one view, you like to make sure that I'm watching this, and that's okay, Look, I'm making a video here about it, a reaction video. So, yes, I guess my one view is going to take more than that, huh? You might hit 30 by the end of Monday.
And that's me being blunt. I don't get on YouTube and I don't pay $19 to boost my views. I don't get on Facebook and boost my group by buying members. It's just not what I do.
I don't think I do that either, and I don't think most people do that because it doesn't make fucking sense. You can see it in the algorithms.
I let it flow naturally, and it's done well for 6 years.
It's naturally
and
bullshit.
10 years of me doing, because I used to do Coffee with Old School on LimeWire before I ever did the YouTube.
Look,
and it was very...
Now he's really dating himself, probably back when his beard was just barely stubble.
Very successful.
Guys,
and enjoying the Premier Promo Federation's success, enjoying the VOH's new success, watching
God. Here you go. He's
the foundation.
All right, we're good.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Bless your family. Hug them, love them, kiss them. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. I'm going to go enjoy my life as only I can do. Old School's out.
Yeah, Old School's out. Yeah, God, I'm sorry. If you want to watch the full thing, you can go on that and YouTube and go find it. But yeah, most of this was just hoopla and bullshit. And yeah, this is my last reaction video, just to tell you if anybody else tries to ask me to do another one on him. I'm going to do some other reaction stuff because honestly there's more better things to talk about than Old School. I just felt like addressing this because honestly, yeah. I mean, you're chicken shit. You're afraid to do the match. It's okay. If you do change your mind, you know where to reach out to. If you don't, it's fine. You'll continue to run your dick beaters until fucking September when I'm gone. And then maybe I'll tune in just for laughs, just to see what you really got to say. Because I'm sure it'll be all about PDA and probably Fight Night while they're doing. Because that's all you got to do is run your dick beaters. So there you go. Just like that microphone pressed against your lips, just like a dick. That's what you like. For all that, I'm Dr. Quack. I'm out.